Ukrainian diver Stanislav Alifachuk hones his skills, aiming for a place at the Paris Olympics in 2024. But he's forced to use a springboard in Kyiv, miles away from his hometown, where the aquatic centre has been wiped out by war.
Mariupol is my hometown. Russian soldiers and Putin simply destroyed it. The city merely does not exist. It was annihilated.
Alifachuk's 74-year-old grandfather died in Mariupol in October, unable to get vital cancer treatment. He's horrified that the International Olympic Committee says it's considering allowing Russians and Belarusians to compete in Paris as neutral athletes to avoid individual discrimination, despite Ukraine's threat to boycott and objections from several other countries.
I hope they will not be allowed to attend the Olympics because none of them publicly condemn President Putin or Lukashenko. They just do nothing and say nothing, and precisely because of their silence and inaction, all this horror is happening in our country. Then competing under a neutral flag is not an option.
Artistic swimmers Mariana and Vladislava Alexieva say they'd boycott Paris if Russian and Belarusian athletes were able to compete, given the trauma they're forced to live through on a daily basis.
Sometimes we can think about our training because it's war outside, and sometimes we can hear some bombs or something, explosion, and someday we don't have like electricity, and we feel so nervous about our relatives.
The twins' regular training base in Kharkiv has been destroyed, and this pool is not the ideal depth for them to practice in. Air raids regularly interrupt their sessions, and when attacks shut off the pool's heating, they have to train in full-body wetsuits. Travelling to international competitions now requires a long train ride into Poland and onward flights from there. Still, they remain determined to make it to Paris.
It's the biggest wish for all sportsmen to go to Olympic Games, especially for us now when it's war in our country. We want to show Ukraine bravery, that we are a strong country.
The sisters won bronze in the team events at the Tokyo Olympics in 2021. They hope they will get another shot at a medal come July next year. Gemma, Nash, Al Jazeera.